Yeah, Pustule's not in. As you can see, our sea swallow doesn't look as cool as our last swallow that we had.
Oh, come on, Surge, don't hold back.
All right, let's go all out using what we learned before. Let's go in. We don't know how much HP he has, but surely we have enough here to hit him quite a bit. All right, no need to go over level 3, but we'll go with one more. There we go. All right, we hit him for 9. Let's go with Photon Ray +2. Shoots a bright laser beam at your opponent. Hit him, Surge. Hit him good. 29. First, here's some basic advice on attacking. So listen up, youngin'. You know that the 3 different attack levels, weak, strong, and fierce. Sorry, I said like weak, medium, and strong. Weak, strong, and fierce are what they are. Each have differing accuracy or hit percentage values, don't you? Every time you hit your opponent, each of these values increase to make it easier for your next attack to hit its mark. A good strategy is to start with weak blows, which have the highest chance of succeeding, then build up to strong and fierce blows. So rather than attacking willy-nilly, you should aim to build up your hit percentage. If your fierce attacks don't hit home, you're just wasting your energy. That is true. You will waste stamina very quickly. Weak, strong, fierce. That's what I was doing. He's leaning over. He's hurt? That can't be true. All right. Wow. Okay, let's go with that. 3, and we're not going to miss here. And then we will go for another element. I can't use that. Can't use that. Help. All right, just go for it again. Oh. You're not even close. Don't be trusting in your hit percentage too much there, boy. As long as it's not 100%, you still run the risk of missing continuously, don't you? Sometimes it pays to muster up the courage to use strong and fierce attacks straight from the start, too. That's what I did. Well, you cheat. You freaking cheat. All right, hit him again. A 99% chance, just go all out here. Next, let's check out the use of elements. When you use an element, the color of that element's attribute remains on the battlefield in the form of the field effect. The field effect is what you see in the top left there. You notice that I used white, and that is what is in the center of the field effect now. Each time you consecutively use the same colored element, the effectiveness of that colored element group increases. Here, I'll show you. Let's fill up all the field effect attributes with the color blue. Try using a blue element after me. Alright, so there is an element that will turn the whole field. Oh, I thought I turned the whole field. Apparently it's just the one. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Alright, so we'll use Cure +1. If you use it at the beginning, then you get full stamina next turn, so that's not bad. Hey there, hurry up and turn all the field effect attributes blue, for crying out loud. Don't you know how to use them elements or something, youngin'? If that's the case, then listen up, boy. Take some explaining. First, you've got to choose attack to do some physical damage to your opponent in order to get started. Weak, strong, and fierce attacks each add 1, 2, or 3 points to your element power level. Your current level is the number that appears above the level symbol under your name there, son. Oh, I nearly forgot to tell you, you won't accumulate any power unless you actually succeed in hitting your opponent, so be careful. You can't afford to miss. God, this guy's voice hurts. Discharging the accumulated power is what using elements is all about. Once you've built up some power, you will be able to choose the element option from the battle menu. When you select the element option, gray-colored rectangular plates appear on the screen, don't they? Those plates are the elements you currently have allocated. So, why don't you try using one of those blue elements you have there, boy? Relax, they won't disappear when you use them. You just won't be able to use them again for the rest of the battle, that's all. Once you enter another battle, you'll be able to use them again, so don't hold back now. But even though I say this, I still have to stress that you've got to consider the appropriate time to use your element. Otherwise, you'll never be able to beat some of the harder enemies you're bound to meet. You've got to form the proper strategy, boy. Oh, but wait, I'm forgetting something important. It must be my old age. There are some elements that disappear in a puff of smoke each time you use them. The element ×1 tablet is just one example. These are called consumable elements, and they have the symbol ×1 in front of their names. These don't regenerate after each battle. However, the benefit of such consumable elements is that you can allocate up to 5 of these into the same element's grid space. Doing so allows you to use several of them in the same battle, unlike basic elements, which normally can only be used once in any one battle. That is why consumable elements also have a number such as ×5 after their name. That's the number you currently hold in that grid position. This number will decrease as the elements are used up for good. However, after each battle, you can restock more for use next time. Anyway, enough about that. More about actually using elements. I'm sure you'll notice that each time you use an element, your element power level, as shown by the level number, will go down. It's just simple subtraction, really. For instance, say you're currently at level 3 and you decide to use a ×1 tablet element allocated at level 1 in your element grid. In this case, 3 minus 1 leaves 2, so your current element power level will now be changed to level 2. You can use elements anytime, so long as your stamina value is above 1.0. So in this case, you'll still be able to use elements with a power level of up to level 2, right after using the ×1 tablet element. Did you get the gist of it, Sonny? Now do you see the importance of developing good battle tactics? Yeah, I know. You can build up a little power, then use an element, build up a little more power, then use another element. Repeating this over and over, that's okay. Or you could build up your element power to its maximum level and unleash a barrage of elements, one after another. That's no problem either. Use whatever strategy you think will work to defeat each of the enemies you come across. It's up to you. There are hordes of monsters out there that you'll never be able to defeat by physical attacks alone. You're going to need to master elements to get by, boy. Well, sorry for the long lecture there, Sonny. My explanation about elements is officially over. Why don't you try and use one now? I already used his blue field again, but I really don't want to use any of my elements. He's innate has changed. Alright, let's go for that. If I remember right, like I can't really use any of the things that he had me use. Yeah, screw it, I'm just gonna hit you. See, the field is completely blue now. Any blue elements you use now will sure pack a punch. Here, try this out. And he goes for Aqua Ball. Yeah, that kills me. No, was that too much for you? Sorry about that, youngin'. Conversely, when there's a lot of blue in the field effect attributes, the elements of the opposite color, red, will be weakened. Yeah, blue and red are opposite, white and black are opposite, and yellow and green are opposite. I have a feeling he's going to tell us that, though, right now. So try to discern your enemy's attack patterns and fill the field with the opposite color of his attacks as a form of defense. This strategy of using elements is sure to come in handy, so put it to good use, Sonny. And then he revives us. How nice of him. He gives us 7. I refuse to use a consumable in this fight. So go all out. Oh, how was that? You learned something there, boy. Anyway, I guess it's time to bring this lesson to an end. Here you go. Ha! Damn. He could have taken us out at any time. This fight is, at this point, unwinnable. But maybe there is a way. Just, I don't have access to those ways right now. Pooped already, eh? And you're still so young. Oh well, don't let it get you down. Come again anytime, Sonny. And we got a full heal out of that. So now we are officially at full health, even though we got our ass kicked. Have I already been playing for an hour? Wow. All right. What we are going to want to do at this point is try to recover my voice and go ahead and head for Leena. Yippee! And off he goes. Let's still put off her as long as possible. Oh, it's you, Serge. Beautiful day, huh? You got me dozing off there. By the way, Serge, do you like the sea? I don't think it actually matters what I say. I have to think about that one for a second. Yeah, well, let's say yes. Oh, really? Yeah, the sea sure is great. But just remember, Serge, don't take the sea too lightly. Usually you'll find the sea to be vast, deep, full of strength and energy, yet kind and gentle. But once it becomes angry, it can turn into the most frightening monster you've ever seen, engulfing everything. Close your eyes and prick up your ears. Can you hear the cries of countless men swallowed by the sea? The hidden secrets the sea whispers. I recommend you learn to sense the mood of the sea. That's if you don't want to join the fellows already on the bottom. Thanks, buddy. Why is everybody so ominous around here? Everybody's like pretty much telling me, you're not gonna have a past. You're gonna die. only listen to what this thing tells you, but we're not gonna let you listen to it. Seriously, what the hell, man? This place is a downer. Hey, Leena. You're late, Serge. Sleeping in as usual, I suppose. You promised you'd go get some Komodo dragon scales for my necklace, remember? Since you were late, my mom asked me to babysit the kids. Woohoo, Serge, Leena, look at me! Are you doing anything? Come on, you guys should join us. It feels really good. Unlike the rest of you, we're not here to play. Don't swim out too far now. Okay, gotcha. Oh, we got triplets out there, don't we? Kids sure have it easy. Remember when we were like that? Not a single care or worry on our minds. How each day lasted an eternity, filled with newness, fun, and excitement. But the important thing now is not our childhood, but my Komodo scale necklace! Yes! We have to face up to reality and live each day anew. So, I want you to go to Lizard Rock and get some scales for me. I would join you, but I still have to watch the kids. It's your fault. You were late. Once you collect some Komodo dragon scales, I'll catch up with you at Opasa Beach. Is that okay with you, Serge? Actually, I think you can say no here, but I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, because I kind of feel bad, even though she's kind of being mean about it. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay then. Don't just stand around. Go collect some scales at Lizard Rock. Let's see. I think 3 should be enough. Good luck, Serge. I'm counting on you. Now, we already did get one of those scales. We got one scale, but it would not have counted. For whatever reason, she's like, no, not this one. This one's bad. So the one that we gave to the kid, you just always give that to the kid. But we are ready, finally, to leave the village of Arnie, or Arnie Village. I think it's Arnie Village. Either way, we are ready to head out to the world map. It is Arnie Village. But at this point, we have several places we can go. We can go to Fossil Valley. We can go to, yeah, this is very similar to Chrono Trigger. We can go to Cape Howell. We can go to Lizard Rock. And I believe we can go over here as well. No, there's nothing there. Ooh, there's something over here, though. We're not going in here. Yeah, the Hydra Marshes. We were even specifically told not to go that way. And that is the end of the world. So, we will head to Lizard Rock next time. That is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Chrono Cross. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by our extravagant party of Serge and Poshul. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.